Yo, these headphones are hey, Sony, I see you, baby. Hey, these mugs ain't nothing to, hey, these headphones ain't nothing to play with, bruh. Come on now. Yo, what up, squad? All right, so today, man, I'm hyped because we finally got in the brand new PlayStation Pulse Elite, which is PlayStation's upgraded version, if you guys don't know, of their Pulse 3D headset. And I'm hyped, man, to actually try these bad boys out right here for you guys because y'all already know, man, I'm gonna always keep it honest. I'm gonna keep it funky for y'all on this channel because, I mean, listen, we talking y'all hard-earned dollars. We talking your ducats, your shillings, your skrilla that y'all gonna be spending on these bad boys right here. And I'm gonna let you guys know my initial review if I actually think they solid or not. In this video right here, y'all, I'm gonna be unboxing these bad boys here, so that way I can show you every single thing you're gonna get in the box, as well as also talk about some of the things that I talked about in my previous video that you won't also be getting in this box. But like I said, I got y'all covered, so definitely make sure y'all check the description out for that. Also, I'm gonna be showing you guys exactly how you guys can pair these up to the PS5. Now, for today's video, I'm actually gonna be switching on over from the PS5 Slim that you guys have seen in my previous videos, and we're gonna kind of switch on back to the OG PS5 because I feel like I'm actually neglecting the homie here sitting underneath the TV here. So we're gonna go ahead and show us some love today. Then once we actually get it paired up, I'm gonna be testing these bad boys out here, playing a bunch of different genres of games, as well as watching some Netflix content, a little bit of YouTube here and there, and just truly get a feel for how these bad boys sound. Then we're gonna be testing out the microphone because it also has this new AI noise reduction feature that I'm really curious to actually check out and see if it's actually as good as they claim it is gonna be. So we're gonna definitely be checking that out as well. Other than that, man, we got a lot to get through in this video, so let's go ahead and get it cracking and open these bad boys up. Let's go. All right, so let's go ahead and get this bad boy here unboxed because y'all already know how I am when it comes to unboxing Sony stuff, because I'm gonna tell you what, it's never the easiest for me. First thing here, let's go ahead and turn it around here. So we got some tape right up here. Just crack that open. Hopefully this is, look at that. I'm already screwing the box up already. Bro, how? Okay. It's got pull tabs at the top. So why do you have a sticker at the top then if you got pull tabs at the bottom? Come on, Sony. Y'all do this to me every time. Still, how do we get this bad boy? Okay. So does this open like this, or does this just slide? You see what I'm saying? Always, bro. Always something with they boxes, bro. Like, I don't understand why it just can't be easy. Okay, we got two pull tabs. Second time's a charm. Now let's see if this bad boy just, okay, it just slides right out. All right, now that makes sense, Sony, but let me know we got two pull tabs next time. First thing we get here, we get some instructional guide here that's gonna show you exactly how to pair this up, but you're not gonna actually need this because I'm gonna show you exactly how to set everything up. Then right here inside the box here, we get the USB-A dongle. Now this is actually gonna be used for you guys to be able to pair this up to your PlayStation. If you look real close, you can see that they actually have the PlayStation symbols that's on the controller right here on the USB-A stick, which I think is also a dope touch. Now let's go ahead and compare this to the old school Pulse one, the Pulse 3D. You can see that it's slightly different, but pretty much almost the same. It's a little bit on the slimmer side, but you can see that it's pretty much slightly the same. And let's get into what y'all came here for, and that is the headset itself. Now they got these bad boys sealed tight up in here, boy. They making sure ain't nothing happening during shipment. You know what, Sony? I appreciate that. Now, one of my major concerns that I have when it comes to these headsets here is the scratches on the side. And I can see here already with my pair right here, you can kind of see here on the side that it already has some scratches here on the side. Now, again, I'm not sure how this is actually going to last over time, but if I'm getting scratches on day one, I'm not gonna lie to you, that's not the best sign. Nonetheless, we're gonna look past it. Let's go ahead and just take a look at the design here. Now for me, I'm digging the design. I think the design of these actually look fly. They actually seem a little bit more slimmer than what we got on the old school Pulse 3D ones. You can kind of see side by side exactly what they look like. You can see the slight change as far as they actually extended the side part here, so you can actually see the design, which is also going to dub as the microphone as well. Now the cool thing about these here is that up top here you also get a charging pin. Let me see if I can move this out of the way, but you get a charging pin that's right here up at the top. Now again, we get our volume rockers here on the right side. We get our 3.5 millimeter port, but unfortunately they don't give you a 3.5 cable in the box. which again, I still think that don't make sense. And then we also get our power button, which also serves as our PlayStation Link connection button as well. And then we also, on the other side, we get our microphone, which also has the mute option on here as well. So you can also be able to mute your microphone with these as well. And then you also get the same PlayStation symbols there on the microphone as well, which I think is dope. So we get a USB-A to USB-C cable for charging. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I would have liked to seen this one actually be a USB-C to C cable, especially now that we got the PS5 Slim, which has 2 USB-C ports on the front. I would have liked to seen them actually give us a USB-C to C cable, but again, beggars, we can't be choosy, y'all. We also get a dock here that you guys can be able to charge the headphone up here at the top of it, and then we also get the mounting bracket that you guys are going to be able to use to be able to mount this up. And again, I talked about the screw, so I have a link for you guys down in the description section below if you guys want to pick up a screw that would also work with this. Now let's go ahead and just do the one thing I've been wanting to do with these since I've heard these was coming out, and let's just go ahead and put these bad boys on our head and just try it out for science, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not gonna lie, these bad boys feel comfortable as hell on my head. Like, I feel like they're so light, and I also like how the ear cuffs actually cover the entire ears. Now, again, when it comes to the Pulse 3Ds, these were also good as well, but I also feel like these like really get your ears all the way in. So I'm really interested to see how these actually gonna sound whenever we get some gameplay as well as some music and watching movies and TV shows pulled up on the TV. But overall, when it comes to design, I can't lie, I'm digging it. All right, so now that we pretty much got everything taken out of the box, the next step is go ahead and pairing this up to our OG PS5 here. And this is gonna be the same process of pairing it up to a PS5 Slim. And then I'm also gonna show you guys how to pair it up to something like your PlayStation Portal, if you guys out there rocking that, because the cool thing about the Portal is you don't need a USB-A dongle because it already has the PlayStation Link technology built right into this, which is, again, something I wish they would have gave us on the PS5 Slim. But hey, I can't get everything I want. And then I'm also gonna show you guys how to pair this up to your smartphone as well. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take the USB-A dongle. I'm gonna plug it right into the console here. So we're just gonna plug this bad boy right in like so. It's gonna flash, and then all we should have to do is just press and hold the power button. This is gonna turn blue like you see it right here, and then put it on my head, and we should automatically connect. All right, now the first thing that is telling me that I need to do is I need to update my headset as well as update the PlayStation Link USB adapter. Now, in order for you guys to do this, you have to use the dongle plugged into the console, and then you also have to plug in the headset directly using the cable that actually came in the packaging as well, in order for you guys to be able to update both of these. All right, so now that we got both things plugged in, we're gonna go ahead and press update. And it's gonna go ahead and run through its whole updating process for you guys to be able to update the USB-A adapter plus the headset in itself. Now, the good thing about this is that the update don't take that long, so you ain't gotta worry about this bad boy lasting like a Call of Duty update.
A few moments later.
Now, it doesn't look like I done spoke too soon because these Pulse Elites is taking forever to update. Like, come on, Sony, man, I'm trying to check these bad boys out. All right, boom. After you get the update, you just press on the power button one time, and then just like that, it's gonna connect up. So let's go ahead and put these on our ears, and let's test out the audio quality. Now, the first thing that I feel like you guys should do when you first get them paired up is go into your settings, and then we're gonna go ahead and go down to sound, and then we're gonna go to 3D audio for headphones. And then you wanna make sure you have 3D audio for headphones turned on. And then once you guys have these turned on, you can adjust the 3D audio profile. Now with this here, you can actually go in and you can set the different 3D audio profiles that you want. Now for me, I usually kind of go somewhere in between like the Type 3 or I go into the Type 2. So basically, the higher you have the type, whether it's Type 1, it's gonna make it to where the sounds feels like it's coming a little bit higher. And then if you on Type 5, it's gonna feel like the sounds are more on the lower end. So for me, I kind of stay somewhere between Type 2 and Type 3. For this one, I'm gonna go ahead and select Type 2. So that way you can actually experience the full immersiveness that you get out of these headphones. Now, the next thing I wanna do is show you guys how to pair this up to your PlayStation Portal. Now, all you guys have to do is press and hold the PlayStation Link button on your headset. And then you're gonna also press the PlayStation Link button here on the actual PlayStation Portal, and just like that, it's gonna pair right up. Now, the other thing I wanna do is test out the dual Bluetooth connectivity, so you can pair this up also to a smartphone at the exact same time as you have it plugged in and connected up to your PlayStation. So in order to do this, we're gonna go ahead and go into our settings, and then we're gonna go to Bluetooth. Now, for me, we're gonna go ahead and press and hold on the power button here. In pairing mode, now we should see it pop up as a other device here at the bottom, and then boom, just like that, we all paired up and we good to go. So let's go ahead and spark up some COD, and then I'm also gonna play my LTT mix that I got here. This is my playlist that I listen to a lot of my songs, so we're gonna go ahead and play that Usher, Luckiest Man. We're gonna go ahead and get that, you know what I'm saying? It's all about R&B vibes over here, baby. Damn, the audio ain't bad. I ain't gonna front. PlayStation got it crispy out here. Cook, get him out of here, coach. Yo, these headphones are, hey, Sony, I see you, baby. Hey, these mugs ain't nothing to, these headphones ain't nothing to play with, bruh. Come on now. Damn, bro, these headphones sound crazy. Dee, let's go. Oh my God, bro. Hey, how my mic sound, man? I'm using some new headphones. I'm curious on how the mic sounds. Is it straight? All right, my guy said it sound clean. All right. Get out of here, boy. You want something too? Sit down, champ. Sit down, boy. Flamethrower, bro. Get that out of here. Sit down, champ. Sit down, boy. Come on now. Hey, bro, hold up. Ooh, 22 on the dash. I'll take it. Hey, so far, so good. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Ooh, let's go, boy. Come get some, boy. Come on now. All right, now the last thing I want to actually test out with you guys, man, is the AI noise reduction within this microphone, because if it's as good as they say it is, then I should be able to eat my cheese and caramel mix here with ruffle in the bag and all of that without nobody saying to me whenever I'm gaming with them, like, yo, who is this eating in my ear? Because I promise y'all, you know, it ain't me, although it is me. But hopefully now, you know, I should be able to ruffle my bag or whatever, and I ain't got to hear nobody's mouth. So y'all let me know down in the comment section below if y'all hear me eating, if y'all hear the bag, or is the mic actually doing what it's supposed to do? Because if it is, I promise y'all, it's about to be some good eating up in this room. All right, now the last thing I want to actually test out with you guys, man, is the AI noise reduction within this microphone, because if it's as good as they say it is, then I should be able to eat my cheese and caramel mix here with ruffle in the bag and all of that without nobody saying to me whenever I'm gaming with them, like, yo, who is this eating in my ear? Because I promise y'all, you know, it ain't me, although it is me. But hopefully now, you know, I should be able to ruffle my bag or whatever, and I ain't got to hear nobody's mouth. So y'all let me know down in the comment section below if y'all hear me eating, if y'all hear the bag, or is the mic actually doing what it's supposed to do? Because if it is, I promise y'all, it's about to be some good eating up in this room. All right, y'all. So we just finished testing these bad boys out, and here's kind of like my initial thoughts on kind of everything. Right now, the first thing I want to start with is the design of them. I got to be honest, I got a love-hate relationship with them. Now, my love for them is by far just the design in itself. I do like how these actually look. I do like the changes that they made to these. I like the retractable microphone. I feel like the tension in it and the flex on it is actually pretty good. I like the fact that they did add the mute option right there on the actual microphone, which I think that is a nice touch. Now, my somewhat of like a dislike or hate for it a little bit, I'm not gonna say hate because hate is such a strong word, is I do feel like with these kind of like moving like the way they move, they scratch really easily, man. You can see like right here, and I'll throw up some B-roll so you guys can see. I've just been using this just for a couple hours, man, and the side cuff of these are just scratched up already, man. And I ain't even really done nothing with these. And so that's kind of like a negative con to me that I gotta say is I really felt like they should have used some type of other material that's not gonna scratch as much, because if I'm able to get this many scratches on here in just a few hours, then man, like, I mean, I can only imagine what this is gonna look like within a month or 6-month time frame. Now, the other thing here that I gotta talk about, I guess the accessories and kind of what you get right now. As you guys saw when I unboxed these, you get pretty much everything that you're gonna need within the box. Now, I do like the charger and everything that you guys get with that. I like the fact that I can actually charge these right up here using the charging dock that they give you, which is probably gonna be the way that I actually charge mine. But I don't like the fact that they didn't give you the actual screw in the box. So I will have some recommendations for you guys for more of like a shorter screw that you guys can use that actually fits for that mount. Now, the other thing that I will say when it comes to the accessories and what you don't necessarily get, again, I don't necessarily like the fact that, again, I'm spending $150 on these. I don't like the fact that I don't get 3.5 millimeter cable inside of the packaging for us to be able to use. Honestly, I know a lot of people out there were saying, a lot of you guys out there were saying, well, C-Kid, hey, who don't have a 3.5 millimeter cable lying around? Now, listen, that might be true, but at the same time, I'm paying for a full product. I want, if you give me a port, then give me the cable that go along with it. Like, it don't make sense. It's almost like you giving me a charger port, but then you don't put a charger in the box. Now, I'm not saying they didn't do that with this, but you get where I'm going with that. Now, the other thing is I got to talk about, and that has to deal with the audio quality on here. And when it comes to audio quality, there's some pluses and some minuses to it, right? First things first, immediately, as soon as you guys get these, I highly recommend go into the EQ setting and change it to bass boost. It sounds way better if you guys go ahead and switch that over into bass boost mode than it does when you just keep it on a standard mode. Now, when I was playing games like COD, right? First person shooter games, when I tell you it sounds freaking amazing on here. Like, I'm not gonna front y'all. I could 100% play COD using these bad boys right here. Like, the 3D audio just, I mean, it's mind blowing, man. You can literally hear footsteps. It's almost kind of like you get a little bit paranoid because like you start hearing footsteps literally everywhere. Like, it's kind of overkill, but I will say it sounds really freaking good. Even from the explosions, the gunfire, like everything sounds good if you put it in that bass boost mode instead of just keeping it in the standard mode. Now, when I was playing games like Spider-Man, I will be honest with y'all, it sounded a little flat to me. Also, when I was playing Madden, it also sounded a little flat to me. So I think it honestly depends on the game developers, how well they actually code their game as far as the audio that goes into it, as far as how these are actually gonna sound with that game. Again, playing COD, first-person shooters, magnifique, y'all. But if you're playing games like Spider-Man, if you play like role-playing games and different things like that, it may sound a little bit on the flat, but I will say it sounds crispy though. The plain old magnetic drivers that they have in here, y'all, I mean, it sounds damn good, man. Like, you're not gonna go wrong with these by any means. Now, when it comes to watching movies, this is where I feel like I was probably blown away the most. Now, I watched some stuff over on Netflix. I listened to some things over on YouTube. And to be completely honest with y'all, the bass levels in it actually sounded pretty good. Now, again, keep it in the bass boost mode because, again, once you put it out of that mode, these kind of fall apart for me. But I will say, when I was watching a movie, when I was watching a TV show, also watched some YouTube content, it sounded really freaking good on these headphones to the point where I could really see myself sitting here watching a movie on my PlayStation using these bad boys right here because it literally sounds that good. Now, the weird thing about it is, although the planar magnetic drivers is also in the Pulse Explorer wireless earbuds, these, for some reason, sound way better than those earbuds. I don't know if they just haven't figured out the whole earbud thing, but I feel like the planar magnetic drivers in these sound way better than the planar magnetic drivers in the Pulse Explorers. I'm just saying, I gotta call it how I see it. But overall, man, I gotta be honest with you, man, I think these, for the money, for what you guys are getting. Again, this is just me trying it out for 24 hours and all of that. I feel like these definitely warrant you guys to take a look at. And I mean a strong look at, because everything that you guys are getting in here, as far as the microphone on here, which we're gonna touch on there here in a second, the microphone on here, ridiculous. Like, I listened to the playback, the fact that I was able to eat my bag of chips or my bag of popcorn, I should say, and you don't even hear the bag, or you don't really hear me actually chewing at all. Like, the AI that they got in the microphone is definitely top tier. Also, listening to music. Now, I will say, listen to music. Don't expect to hear no thumps. Don't expect to hear none of that. You're going to hear clarity, but you're not going to get any type of bass when it comes to listening to music on these. I would mainly just kind of listen to it just to kind of have some playing in the background, but don't expect like no thumps or none like that coming out of these when it comes to listening to music. But overall, man, I gotta say, I'm impressed with these, especially being at a price point at $150, because I honestly feel like these could have possibly went like $200, but Sony, don't, when you listening to this video, don't be getting no ideas on talking about raising the price, because, we like our 150 price point. But all in all, man, I think these are solid. I definitely think you should take a look at them if you guys are interested, if you guys are in the market for a pair of gaming headphones. I highly recommend you guys check these bad boys out. I don't think that you'll be disappointed. I can't lie, PlayStation, hey, you got me over here vibing with these right now. But I guess the real question is, has these actually replaced my Astro A40s or even my InZone Buds? Because y'all already know I rock with my InZone Buds heavy in a major way. Well, before I actually get that answer, I gotta do a little bit more testing, but I will say so far, these are a pickup for sure in my book, man. It's something that you guys should strongly consider, especially for that price point in comparison to some of the features that Sony is giving us on these bad boys. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. I hope you guys learned something. If this video helped you guys make a decision on whether you guys want to pick up one for yourself or try it out for yourself, then go ahead and hit that like button. And if you guys just like the video in itself, then also hit the like button. And also make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel if you guys vibe with what I'm doing over here, because we on our way to hit that 200,000 subscriber mark by the end of this year. And I'm on a quest to gain 100,000 subscribers in 1 year. So who gonna help me get there, man, and hit this goal, so that way we can celebrate, we can throw a party at the end of the year, and we can vibe out here on the channel, man. But either way, man, appreciate you guys watching. Go cop these, because I definitely think these bad boys are definitely worth it if you're in the market. Thanks again for watching. See y'all in the next one, squad. We out.